out the fire tribe boys from the team, took away their spears, and asked them to help carry the logs that were sawed off by the roadside. The other boys and girls in the team were secretly rejoicing that they were not left behind to work. But they never thought about what those dozens of people would face next. A few boys in a group, carrying the logs, walked to a place where the team could not see. Then they saw nearly 100 adult men and women, holding spears, bows and arrows, and ropes, waiting there, looking at them coldly. The fire tribe boys carrying the logs immediately felt that something was wrong, and dropped the logs and wanted to run. As a result, they were surrounded by the hunting team who had been prepared for a long time, and were beaten with the wooden shafts of the spears. The fire tribe boys also wanted to resist, but their weapons had been taken away, and they had walked a distance carrying heavy logs. And now they couldn't even breathe evenly. So how much combat power could they have? So after being beaten with sticks, they were all pressed to the ground and tied up. In the chaos, a very strong fire tribe boy almost ran out. However, he was knocked down by Rat Great's punch to the face, and 3 teeth flew out. He was pressed to the ground with blood all over his mouth, and was beaten and kicked again, and then tied up. Little Di covered her mouth and watched this scene in surprise. After a while, she turned her head to look at you in disbelief and asked, "Why are you arresting them?" You didn't speak, but pulled the reins, urged the horned deer to turn around, and walked back a distance along the place where the team had just passed, pointing out some places for Little Di to see. Some markings had been made on the trees or by the roadside, or in the grass. These things all had one thing in common, that is, they all pointed in the direction of the Han tribe's advance. Little Di opened her mouth wide in surprise. She also saw the role of these things, which was to mark the route. You explained to Little Di. They want to lead their tribe to kill our people and steal our women, pottery, and white salt. Little Di was obviously frightened by your words. She had never experienced such a thing, and had never even heard of it. There would actually be other tribes coming to kill people and steal things, and even steal her. Little Di said to you, a little scared. Then what should we do? Why don't we go to the Bean tribe? Mother will definitely have a way. You shook your head and told her. No need, you go back to the tribe. I will kill them here. Little Di immediately shook her head firmly and said, I won't go. Wherever you are, I will be there. I want to be with you. Little Di's words made you feel a little moved. Although she was not as beautiful as the women you had seen in your previous life, this loyalty was even more precious.